like 50 things on my screen. I looked up, I thought you wanted it for all, you only want it for 2 systems?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's why, I said, what the hell?
Oh, you,
I put
we're
it
doing
on-
more? I
Yeah, I
wasn't
put
paying
it on
attention.
for all 4 switches.
No, just 4 switches like that.
Hold on, okay.
This is gonna be a representation of a hierarchical structure, core, distribution, access. Looks good, yeah. May want to remove those other, I don't know what you got on
Maybe
top
do
there.
that
I guess you
again.
got some more end devices on top? But
Yeah,
the-
I'm gonna get rid of them all.
All right, go
I
ahead.
didn't realize, I thought,
No, just
I-
on the
I
bottom.
didn't pick my head up, I didn't realize that it was just for one, for the 2
Okay.
switches. I put it
Yeah.
all for one.
Is it that one you click on or that one?
Damn, Dave, wake up.
You having a problem already?
What's that?
The Matrix is not responding. It's gonna shut
Where's
it
your
down.
third one? What
Right.
distribution, what was the last one?
Do we need to reinstall it, you think?
Nope.
Core distribution,
It
there's
just,
one
it happened to me last session too.
more.
So it's just like your
Access.
machines
I'm
have.
glad it happened early though.
Here?
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So where we stand? Everybody got it? Everybody good? Dave, are you good?
I'll be good in 5 seconds. I'll definitely catch up, no problem.
Okay, so keep moving or just
Keep moving.
All right, everybody grab a, go to the connections. Let's go ahead and move all the way, the little slider at the bottom here, all the way to the right. Grab the lightning bolt with the clock, so the red lightning bolt with the clock. Everybody have that? We're going to click into the cloud first, and we're going to click on serial 0. That's going to be the clock rate, so serial 0. And we're going to click on router, and click on serial 000. Everybody have that? Okay. Then let's go ahead and grab, let's go all the way back to the left again until we find the straight through cables. Let's grab the straight through cables. We're going to click on the routers, fast Ethernet 00. So I'm on the left side. On the left side, 000 is going to go to fast Ethernet 01. And then grab another straight through cable. And we're going to go on the router again from fast Ethernet 01 on the router to fast Ethernet 01 on the switch. Okay.
Cool.
Everybody have that? Okay.
Mhm.
Grab another straight. Grab a crossover cable. Grab a crossover cable. We're going to click on the switch to the left at the top. So the switch in the center. Switch in the center. We're going to click on Gigabit Ethernet 01 to the switch below it to Gigabit Ethernet 01. So from 01 to 01.
Where does that one go before to the switch? The first one from the router to the switch?
01. From 00 to 01.
Okay, so it's, alright.
00 on the router, 01 on the switch.
Now,
Everybody understands that's crossover, right? Like devices? Okay. Grab another crossover on the other side the same way.
same thing.
Gigabit Ethernet 0 to Gigabit Ethernet 0.
0?
One, you mean?
I mean 01. 01 to 01.
Both of them, it's the same thing, right?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Mhm.
Yep. Everybody have that?
What was, the hell, same thing. It's all 000.
From the switches rabbit to the router, 01 to 01.
From 00 up here, right?
Oh,
This is
00.
because we only have
Yeah,
00
right.
and 01.
From
So
Yeah,
from
to the
00
gigabit.
here to
Yeah.
01 there,
Yeah.
and from 01 here to 01 here.
Okay.
01.
And then from Gigabit 01 to Gigabit 01, from Gigabit 01 to Gigabit 01.
Gigabit to gigabit.
Oh, what's here? This is not working right.
No, it's fine, you just click on it.
GI.
And just reconnect it. Click on the.
She
the
needs
cord.
me?
I
Hello.
was trying to get Al's attention, but
Oh, hi.
he's so involved at what you're teaching.
Yeah, it's, it's the dynamics of the group.
Hi.
Sorry,
It's okay, you can come on in.
didn't mean to disrupt you.
No, not a problem.
Hello,
Why can't I get
everyone.
Hi,
this?
hello.
Hello.
Come on in.
Hi, how are
You need
you?
to talk to him, or?
No, I was just, working out, so I figured I'd say
Yeah.
hi.
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 Hello.
Hi, Corinne.
Hi.
Hi.
She said.
So gigabit one to gigabit one.
Gigabit 1 to gigabit 1.
Why can't I get this? I gotta get rid of it, that's what I
No,
gotta
just-
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Oh,
Does everybody
there.
have that?
Reconnected to gig down, down, down.
Gigabit one,
Again.
okay.
Gigabit
All right,
one.
everybody go straight
Let's do
through
them.
cables again, straight through
Okay.
cables.
Oh, I
Ready to
have-
go?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead.
And no.
No, you guys can just.
No, no, you probably have it already.
Gigabit
Oh,
one.
no, you got a gigabit up here. That's supposed to be,
Alright, I gotta get out of this.
can't.
No, right here has to
Hit
come
that.
out. And that needs to be 000
One, yep,
1.
okay. Now
Alright,
gig and
that's
gig.
what it is, okay.
All right.
Alright, you guys can go.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
This
straight
is-
through cable. Straight through cable. We're going to begin with the PC. We're going to click on Fast Ethernet 0. And we're going to click on Fast Ethernet 0, 1. Does everybody have that?
Same thing, both sides, obviously.
Yep. Let's stay on this one first, my mistake. Server, Fast Ethernet 0, and we're going to click on Fast Ethernet 0, 2.
I don't have it. Oh.
And then another one, we're going to click on the printers Fast Ethernet 0 to Fast Ethernet 0, 3.
I didn't get that. Why do I not have that here?
So a little different than we've been used to.
Yeah, that's the way they have it in the topology on the exam, actually.
Okay.
Right.
And
This
I'm
should be
doing
0,
exactly
2,
like the
right?
topology. We have recognition.
Okay.
And
There's no 0, 2 here.
the reason behind it is, I think, what they
You must
mention
have
is
used it for
people get so
something else.
used to doing it like that, they think that's the way they have to do it. You don't have to
Yep.
do it that way.
Yep.
So I think they're trying to give us, on our toes, so to speak, a
Oh,
little bit,
yeah.
Different
for
thought
security.
process.
A little process,
Yeah.
different process.
It's
Okay.
supposed
one.
to be,
One.
And on the other side, the same way, guys. Your
Oh, bigger
PC
one?
again
no.
to 0, 1. Your server to 0, 2. So go ahead and mimic it on the other side the same way. And your printer also. Oops. Well, you don't want to put it on the console cable like I just did. It won't work.
So 0 here, right? Okay. Why don't it let me? Should be 0, 0, right? Oops, put on one. Why not?
Now the good thing is both used for security 1 and security 2. This is all you're going to see.
But there's only one exam for security, or?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
We split it up in two things. We got 5 modules that we have to cover in each. That's plenty of time.
That's this
I
one.
mean, I can probably almost talk you to death on those 5 modules, like I said.
Well, like we had ICMD 1 and 2 exams.
Yeah.
And it's just one security.
I mean,
exam.
let's be open about it. They
This
made
should
it
be-
2. They made it security 1 and security 2 to give you more
Yeah.
time, and probably also to get your
Okay,
full
that's
allowance,
fine.
from you,
So
your
Yeah.
vouchers.
Right, the school we talked
The school, yeah.
But the
Because
exam-
normally it's just
You
one
get-
exam.
Right.
It's 10 modules, so we're doing 5 modules in 3 weeks each
From
time.
this switch to this switch.
Plenty of time.
Okay.
I mean, we're just focusing on security the whole time.
It was a,
Right.
Gigabyte, right?
But I think Al was saying that the
Oh,
exam's
yeah,
250.
what's here?
Price-wise, it's
Why is it
$250,
so?
yeah. Because there's no 2 test alternative. It's just
Right.
1 exam. That's it. Did everybody have that?
oh, I'll do it.
Everybody got it?
What's it supposed to be?
Let's go up here where it says cloud. Let's click up here where it says cloud 0. Click that little box. Let's name that ISP. 1840. This is the only router you'll see Okay, and the whole topology is called CR1. If you wonder what that stands for, it says core router. Core router, CR1, core router 1. So obviously you can imagine this is the core. So you got to start thinking in layers now. It's going to be important. We have 3 layers in the network topology. The core is at the top. In the center we have the distribution. At the very bottom is the access. And usually you can recognize the access layer because that's where the devices gain access to the network. So the end devices are connected to the access switches because that's the access layer. All right, let's go ahead and click on the ones in the center. It's going to be DS for distribution switch 1. So DS1 on the left, and then DS2 on the right. Is exactly how they're named on the topology in the exam. And the one on the left, the one on the bottom switch, is AS for access switch 1. And the other one on the right is AS2 for access switch 2. Everybody have that? Okay. Let's do the right side first. So this is going to become actually WS stands for workstation. So try to get used to now the new names. In reality, when you're actually in a work environment, they don't refer to it as a PC. That's more like end users call it PC. In the work environment, they're going to call it workstation. So when you wonder what a workstation is a PC. It's just a fancy term for PC at work. So workstation 2. Then NP, network printer, is actually still the right word for it. So NP2 for network printer. And then this one has SRV2. We've already made acquaintance with that, so SRV2. And then the same on the other side, workstation 1. Okay, NP1. And then we're going to have SRV2.
Should be 1.
1, yes. You're correct, sir. Let's see, CR1, boom, yep, that's it. Okay. All right, everybody get a piece of paper out, please, for subnetting. So we're going to have a total of 4 VLANs. You may want to write that down somewhere. 4 VLANs. 4 VLANs. Actually, 5 VLANs. Take it back. 5 VLANs.
You got enough? Let's do the math right this time.
Yeah. 5 VLANs. 5 VLANs. And 1 WAN only. Only 1 WAN. So 5 VLANs and 1 WAN. All right, the IP address for the VLANs. This is the IP address scheme for the VLANs only. It's 172.31.0.0 /16. 172.31.0.0 /16. So the distribution switch VLAN, DSVLAN, 2 nodes. DSVLAN, 2 nodes. AS for the access switch VLAN, 2 nodes.
And between switch and switch.
I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
What was the DSP?
What's that?
How many in the DS one?
2. 2 nodes.
And the WAN's 1.
2 nodes. Access switch, 2 nodes. Everybody have that already? Just repeating it. The server VLAN, 15 nodes. The workstation, Everybody ready for that one? 750 nodes. And then the network printer, $275 nodes. So these are just representing. Just imagine these PCs are representing many. I don't want to have several machines up there. If you want to write that down somewhere, fine. Now, because there was a lot of confusion, what I've decided to do is, for my other groups that were so confused by it, to each one of those VLANs now, to each one of those VLANs, you have to add a gateway. So write down now plus gateway, plus one gateway for the DS, plus one gateway for the AS, plus one gateway for the workstation. They get confused, people. So actually, I think that's what he was trying to get at, that you need 3 IP addresses for the DS, you need 3 IP addresses for the AS because you need a gateway, but people got confused, so that's why I added plus 1 gateway address. So if you want, because they're not really nodes. Somebody said, well, they're not nodes. I say, you're right, they're not really nodes. They're addresses for the thing. You know how that goes. I'm trying to be appeasing everybody. So you really need 3 IP addresses for the DS, right? You need 3 IP addresses for the Axis. You need 751, I think it was, for the workstations. Blah blah blah. It's stupid, but that's people seem to have a better understanding. You guys seem to be okay with the other way.
Why do you need I don't know why you need 751, because
I'm
the first
keeping-
usable.
I'm keeping consistent.
Yeah.
I'm just
okay.
keeping it consistent. But people get confused. No. Okay, just consistency, purely consistency. All right, that's the IP address scheme for the VLANs. Okay, now the IP address scheme for the between the WAN. Okay, so point to point. Everybody agrees with that. It's a point to point. Okay, so it's going to be 2 nodes for the WAN, 2 nodes. That's going to be it. But the IP address scheme is going to be 1.0.0.0/8. That's going to be your WAN scheme. All right.